We're so excited to make you this job offer.
Amazing. Such great news.
We want you to be part of our team over here. So we have put together a package for you, and we'll send that over to you. Give it a look and let me know.
All right. That sounds great. Thank you.
Wait, you got 2 job offers. Getting more than 1 job offer? That's definitely cause for celebration. But don't celebrate too long, because now you've got to make a decision, a really big decision. How you navigate these next few conversations can have a lasting impact on what you earn, how you're perceived, and who you can call when you're looking for a job in the future. If you get a job offer from a company you're really excited about, and that offer is at or above what you're looking for, then there's nothing wrong with taking yourself out of the running for another role at another company. In those situations, it's best to act quickly and to be direct with other recruiters, like this.
Hey, Jessica. Thanks for being so receptive and jumping on so quickly.
No problem, Tina. What's going on?
I wanted to tell you that I have another job offer on the table. I've given it a lot of thought, and I've decided to accept that offer. And so I wanted to quickly give you that update and thank you for your time. I hope we can remain in touch.
I would like that very much.
A polite and direct response like this is great. It keeps the door open, and who knows, maybe you'll work with this recruiter in the future, or you might even apply for a different role at this same company. But when you have 2 job offers, you have real leverage. So let's say that first job offered you $60,000 a year, and then you get a second job offer for $67,000. Now you have leverage to go back to the first company and ask them to match that better offer. Let me show you what I mean.
So have you considered the offer to join our team?
I definitely have, and I'm really excited about the prospect of coming on board. But I want to let you know I did receive another job offer to be an executive assistant, and they're offering me $67,000 a year. I'd prefer to join this company and work with you and your team, but I'd need you to at least match that other offer that's on the table.
Look, I appreciate your transparency. Let me see what I can do with that, and I will get back to you by end of day. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, thanks, Tina.
I love how direct Tina is, how sincere she sounds, and how she spelled out exactly what she needs. It can be uncomfortable, but leveraging a second job offer can really pay off. In this situation, assuming the first company matches the offer, it'll mean about $20,000 more in just 3 years. And that's before any bonuses or raises. Now I want to change things up. Let's say that Tina actually isn't sure which offer she'd rather accept, but she's thinking that the second company is a better fit. And let's say that the second company hasn't made an offer yet.
I wanted to tell you that I have another job offer on the table. It just happened and I haven't accepted yet, but I wanted to let you know.
Well, thank you for letting me know. Can you share any details?
I don't feel comfortable doing that, but since it is for more money, I wanted to ask if your company could increase your offer.
Okay.
Why not be transparent? The fact that another company wants you, that's good for every recruiter to know. It's like saying, hey, I'm the real deal. But also, ambiguous language doesn't sound that convincing. Someone, somewhere, is willing to pay me some amount more. Doesn't totally sound truthful, does it? Let's run this back.
Hey, Jessica, thanks for jumping on a quick call.
No problem, Tina. What's going on?
As you can imagine, I've been interviewing with other companies, and I wanted to be transparent and let you know that I just received another job offer. This offer is from my previous employer, and they're offering me $67,000 a year as an executive assistant.
Well done. Timely? Absolutely. Transparent? Yep. Direct? 100%. Now, this is a great moment to show how enthusiastic you still are.
Thanks for letting me know. What are your next steps?
I've given this a lot of thought, and honestly, I'd really like to be a part of your team. This role is my first choice, so I'm hoping that you'd be able to at least match this offer.
Well, I can't make any promises, but we do think you'd be terrific in this role. How much time do I have to go back and discuss with the team?
They want an answer by the end of Thursday, which you know is today.
Let's run this back.
To be totally transparent, I just got this offer this morning and they said they need an answer by the end of today, but I told them I need the weekend to think things through. So by Monday?
Okay, great. I'm glad you're still interested in us. We're definitely still interested in you. Let me see what I can do.
This is a lot to navigate, but so far, it's going really well. She asked the first company to wait until Monday, which bought some time to consider the offer. Meanwhile, she was transparent with the second company. Here's the offer that's on the table. Here's how much time I have. Here's what I need from you. And third, she is totally enthusiastic about that second role. Let's see how this plays out when the hiring manager comes back with a counter offer.
Hey, Tina. Thanks for carving out some time for a quick conversation.
Absolutely. I'm happy to reconnect.
I am too. So after our conversation on Thursday, I went back and touched base with our HR director. The bad news is we cannot match their offer. Our salary band for this position maxes out at $65,000 a year, so we can get up to $65,000. But you'll also be eligible for a retirement savings plan with employer match, and you'll be able to work from home 3 days a week.
A $2,000 difference in offers is a lot, and for some people, that might be that. But sometimes it's not all about the starting salary. It's about career advancement. There are also a number of other factors to consider, like benefits, travel, mentorship, work from home flexibility, title. Elements like these can mean real progress for your overall career trajectory. They might be worth a short-term financial hit.
I appreciate you advocating for me, truly. So that starting salary isn't out of the question if we could make a few other elements work. First, is there any flexibility with the title? Instead of executive coordinator, I'd prefer the title executive assistant. And secondly, there are a few conferences that happen throughout the year that help me keep up with updates in the sector. Would I be able to have access to a professional development budget?
Well, those sound like really smart questions. Let me confirm that we can make them happen. Expect a call from me by the end of the day.
Sounds good.
Sometimes it's really simple to choose between two competing job offers. One just might be so much more money than the other, or one might just be such a better fit for you personally. But a lot of the time, you've really got to think about the pros and cons of each of your offers. Where do you have the best chance to grow? Which environment seems the most in sync with what you're looking for? And yes, who pays better both now and in the future? Let's see how this plays out.
Good news! Yes to the title, yes to the professional development budget, and yes to a starting salary of $65,000.
All right, so now it's time to make a decision. And trust me, you do not want to drag this out because either company could rescind their offer. They likely have other candidates in their pipelines. And while you might be their top choice right now, it doesn't mean you'll stay that way. Make sure you know what you want, so when you see it, you can recognize it and go for it.
I'm happy to accept the offer. This sounds great.
Amazing. The team will be thrilled. Now let's chat about next steps.
Was this video helpful? Make sure to like and subscribe.
There you go.